All right, we're here at the A10 Women's Media Day here at the Henrico Sports and Event Center. Got a couple, familiar faces here in the Richmond, Virginia area. We got here Coach Aaron Roussell. Then we also have Addie. How's everything going? How y'all doing?
Things are good, man. We get to be here at home, so this is easy travel for us, and looking forward to today, but also come March when we get to play here in this venue.
Absolutely. And speaking of March, last March, you pretty much was in an NBA championship game last year. So just talk about kind of the positives from last year, and then kind of your anticipation, and kind of what are your thoughts on how you want the season to play out.
I think it was tremendous experience for us. I think something we can build on. I think we've talked about that a lot with our players of what that can do for us, and kind of changed expectations for this season, while at the same time as a coach realizing that one or two shots go differently, and that result goes different in the Fordham game and maybe a few others. So, I don't want to make too much of that because at the same point, we don't start there. Right, you have to still start everything brand new with all the things that we did at the beginning of the season last year to get to that point. But I do like this group, part of it because they do have that experience and hope confidence from that game. But we realize it's still going to be a grind for the season.
Also, Addie, so how has been your off season? Kind of what are the things have you done to improve your game this off season?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time in the weight room this year, just getting bigger, faster, stronger. I know we struggled a bit on the boards last year. We improved from the years before, but just getting that strength to be able to battle down there.
Also, and also, and this is a question for both of you. Obviously, as you alluded to earlier, as far as this facility and it being pretty much in our backyard. So just talk about just your thoughts on this venue and just your overall thoughts here.
Well, first, just very grateful for the league for, establishing this, a little bit, biased that it is in Richmond, but just to have a neutral court venue in a facility like this. There's not a lot of leagues out there that have a standalone women's basketball tournament at the end of the season, right? And have that on a neutral court and all the work that goes into it and the resources and finances that go into it. Because I think it gives our players a great experience, and I think obviously what you work for during a season, as far as standings and whatnot, but to come to a neutral court, I think is a great thing. Something we fought really hard for as coaches, and the league responded to it. So I think that's probably what I'm grateful for. And again, a little bit of bias right now that we can hopefully get a little bit of a home crowd support when that time comes in March.
Yeah, and they're just minutes away from the facility, obviously from University of Richmond to here, minutes away.
Absolutely. So, right, we'll remind them of that come marketing time.
What about you, Addie?
I'd say the same thing. Just it's an amazing opportunity to be able to have a facility so close and be able to play some huge games so close to campus. Hopefully getting some students, some friends out there supporting us in March.
And also, and considering the fact that, like you said, with it being here, is there in a sense kind of somewhat of a pressure to kind of represent here, and kind of, especially it being the first time here in Richmond, and kind of, is there like a pressure to kind of represent for the city in a sense?
Maybe a little bit, but I'll take that with the home game, right? Or we're with the home crowd. I think something coming from my experience in the Patriot League at Bucknell. I think every time we won the Patriot League tournament was at home, so you're going to have that pressure. But I think everybody realizes there's pressure to win a big game anyway. And I think once you get into it, second quarter, you're not thinking about where you're playing. You're thinking about winning that possession and everything else. So I think it's more to do with the excitement and kind of the pre-tournament pressure, so to speak. But if that's the cost of doing business to having the game here in Richmond, man, I'll take that, no question.
Absolutely. What else you adding?
I'd say the same. I think it's a good pressure. Being able to have somewhere local where we can compete, to be able to play in the NCAA tournament is a good thing. And like you said, you don't really think about that once you're on the court, but it'll be good to be here.
Yeah. And I definitely thank you for coming on here, to talk with us. Good luck on the season. And, obviously being here in the area, definitely catch you around town here and, in there as well. And good luck during the season. Looking forward to seeing you during this. We'll do. Yes.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. It's nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
Thank you.